Happy full moon in Leo. Sometimes it's called the snow moon. We got a little dusting here. And if the moon is in Leo, we know that the sun is in Aquarius. And in the full moon, we're really celebrating both Leo and Aquarius, and even more the balance that you can find in between the two. So Leo is ruled by the sun, and it speaks to our innate solar power and creativity, our capacity to be most gloriously ourselves, center stage, seen, unabashed. And Aquarius, on the other hand, is much more connected to the collective as well as the individual. It's connected to genius, it's connected to the future and science and the rebel. And between these two powerful fixed signs, we have this incredible opportunity. So here we are in a time where AI is like taking off, and we've seen so many memes that are like, oh, why can't AI do my dishes and my homework, or meh, my chores, my work at home, like sweeping the floor. We've got robots, we've really made a lot of advances, but unfortunately, a lot of AI is all about like these like kind of soulless art pieces, or doing creative things. And on one hand, we can critique it, as an artist, that it doesn't have something that an artist is able to bring. There's no soul to the actual content of the pieces that AI creates. But even more so, we understand that this actually infringes on not only our creativity right here and now, but our whole evolution as a human being and a spiritual being. So one of the wishes of the higher worlds is that human beings are able to be creative. And it's not just for artists, but this capacity to allow something to become new, to create something that never was in the world before, to make up a piece of music, to come up with some poetry. These are the kind of things that actually, when we go to sleep, become gifts our being takes up into the invisible world. So we need to be able to encourage creativity in everyone, not just the people who are praised for it, or not just the people who think they're good at it, but actually in everyone. So one of the biggest challenges that I have when I'm teaching portrait painting is that people will start, and beginnings are often kind of messy, and they'll be like, oh no, I'm not an artist, I'm not going to do this, to hell with this. And that is the moment where actually, from our inner force, we need to get over ourselves and keep on creating and create the masterpiece until we're like satisfied and happy with it. And so when we have this capacity to just use AI and make it look pretty, instead of going through this personal struggle, which becomes actually spiritual fruits for our labors and our struggles and our effort and our courage, then we're like, we're skipping out on what it really means to be human. So I'm not anti-AI. I just think that we need to be very aware of where we use it and where we're actually, we shouldn't use it, because we're depriving ourselves from our own innate creativity. So with this Leo full moon, it's squared by Uranus, and so there's an extra charge, and I encourage you to allow creativity to lead your way, even if it's not perfect. A darling friend of mine, we once had a discussion that the art we make, the creativity we produce, is actually not just for our own edification, but it is for the collective. It is for everyone else. So get over your judgment and make something. Be creative, risk it, be courageous, honoring this Leo full moon. So lots of love.